1-0 defeat today against Anstey Nomads. What were your thoughts on the match?
To be fair, I was impressed with them first and foremost. Give them credit. A decent side, moved the ball well. He was off it a little bit today. I just felt there was a lack of intensity and urgency in our game. And it's pre-season, yes, but winning mentality is what I want from the players every time they go out there. That's not what we're about in terms of a reflection of how I want them to play. A reflection of me as a manager. I demand more of them. Yes, they can be tired. They've worked hard up to this point, but I think a few of them now, I've got obviously condensed the squad down to a kind of 16 to 18 players, but trying to take us into the season. It's not ruling out new players back. But I thought the game as a whole was very bitty. They came to play. They played it like a league game. We didn't, and that's unlike my side. I think some of the new players are learning the way I am in terms of what I demand from them. Some of my existing players, I expect more of. But I'm not going to ridicule my own players. This pre-season, they tried out there. A lot of them had bad games today. It happens sometimes.
Were you disappointed with the goal threat from the Blues today, or was it fair to say that their keeper had a man of the match performance as well?
Yeah, he's made some great saves, to be fair. It's not that we're not creating chances or we're getting in the right areas and playing some good football at times. It's just about piecing it all together, being clinical in front of goal. I think that's something we identified from probably the Gresley game into the Cowser game, where teams are going to punish you if you're not clinical at the other end. And they did that. They scored a fantastic goal, great finish from the lad. But again, it can be stopped by a little bit of intensity going out to the ball and pressing it and stopping it at source. It was we were very passive today. But yeah, I must admit the keeper's made some 3 or 4, 5, 6 great saves. We've got in some areas and squandered chances as well, and not hit the target. So on another day, we'll probably score 3 or 4 goals, and we might have come away with a win in pre-season. But I think for me, I'll learn more about that today in our performance against a very, very good side. To be fair, they're not going to be no bugs in their league next year. They've been promoted. We've got some really good players. It was a great test for them, and it was good for me to see certain areas of the pitch and players that struggle with that test. So that's something that I've got to identify now and move forward and strengthen.
Focusing on some of the positives of the performance, Casey Johnson, he signed the first team contract. Made his first senior appearance today in the pre-season. Were you impressed with what he brought in the first half?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was very difficult for him, coming into a senior environment at 17 years old. But he did very well. I was impressed with him in training. He's been training with us quite a bit now. He can play football. He's a good player. I think it's about nurturing him now, and it was good to see him out there again. Wanted to see him tested, and the pace of the game I think was a little bit frantic for him at some times. But when he got the ball, he got some lovely touches, got in the right spaces. One a great free kick on into the box. So he's showing all the right kind of skill set what we're looking for in a midfield player. And it's about how we nurture him now. But yeah, there's some positives out there. I thought Sam was excellent today, coming back in. Captain Tom Marshall did well. Asked him to play centre half today. So have a look at it. So yes, I can't say that it's a bad performance because we had a lot of changes. We changed formations, we changed personnel. Wanted to have a look at a few players in different positions. But I thought Tom was good, Sam P was good, Ross made some good saves. I think it was just we struggled with the fluency of the game, and maybe now it's come to the point where a little bit more consistency in terms of minutes for the players, playing gelling and playing together.